Hey everybody, BD from Beans and Notes. Today's December 2nd, and I want to show you my new coffee maker. Let me just show you here first. I decided to get this. The other pot I put in a box because I want to get rid of plastic. These are not the correct filters. These are the filters that came with them. They're white. But I don't believe in bleach. They're like poisoning us. That's a conspiracy, you know. And we're going to put this in. I tried it yesterday. And the coffee actually came out smooth. At that time, my coffee ain't smooth. Because if you look at the my grinds, they're pretty dark. So it's a pretty dark blend. Even though it's a medium dark. Oh, it is in. Alright. So, as we put the water, like I said, I wanted it because of the stainless steel. I got tired of plastic. Only in America, they shove plastic down our throat. Alright, so now, I'm going to put it on. Here we go. It comes out pretty quick. I tried it yesterday, and I usually put a tap of salt in the coffee because it has a little bit of a kick to it. But it really works good. And they sent me this with it. Now they said they were beans, but these aren't beans. I have a feeling I know where it came from. Cowboy blend. It's probably from the roaster that I get coffee from. It's already brewing, as you can hear it. It gets done a lot quicker than the drip pot. A lot quicker. And granted, when people usually use these, they usually use a whole pot. I only did 16 ounces with 20 grams of coffee beans. I ground up my beans beforehand. I didn't put no salt in it this time, and I'm going to see what it comes out like. Yeah, the Mr. Coffee was a $17 start. This was $200. Yeah. Sorry. Like I said, the downside, well, right now the downside is the size of it in my kitchen. But I got it purposely because I want to start getting stuff. My next thing's a grinder. Now they call this a pour over. I'm not really sure why they call it that. Because with the pour over, it's done differently than this. But like I said, I did it last night at 9 o'clock. I wanted to test it. When I got it, it was cold, so I had to let it warm up. And plus I put water through the tubing just to get things going, and cleaned everything up. It's definitely a different concept. And the filters I used were the ones that go into the drip pot. Because like I said, I don't like bleached ones. I'm going to buy unbleached ones. I found a couple different places that I can get them. I don't understand why people want to, you know, people don't know any better for the most part. And you can call me conspiracy theory all you want. But back in the 60s, there was a show called The Fugitive, which he came out with a movie in the 80s with Harrison Ford. It was about a Dr. Kendall. When he found out there was a cure for cancer, he was going to squeal on him. So they set him up, they murdered his wife, and then he ran. That's how The Fugitive came out with the name. It was a TV series. I'm going to tell you something. See, it's done. It turned it off. My drip pot will still be dripping. That's a given. mean, it's still tripping out. But the point being is, these TV shows back then were telling us the corruption of what they're doing. Jaime on Get Smart, the robot, AI, the Jetsons, Rosie, the computers, all in the Jetsons. Can you imagine? They've been telling us stuff all along and we didn't see it. A lot of our songs back then in rock and roll, even with the oh my God, that's the Foo Foo Dolls, whatever's in the 90s, talked about everything that we do with China. She's still dripping. Like I said, with my drip pot, it would have been different. Now, I did this yesterday, like I said, and it came out, the temperature in the coffee was good. It was 150 to 100, that's 155 degrees. I want to make sure it's done. She's still dripping a little bit. I can turn it off. Hot coffee does not give it taste for notes. All right. Yeah, let me do this. Didn't come out that bad. Actually, this came out lighter than it normally does look. I'm going to take this off. Sorry, I'm using my phone because I don't know how to use my laptop yet. Of making the movies. Actually, just has a medium color to it. All right. That's without salt. It's not bad. The one thing I have to say is I felt like I lost water. That's it. All right. Remember, you're created for a purpose. Ciao.